Welcome to the 2Abenomics YouTube clip. This clip, I'm going to run through the 30 words. Each word has an example sentence and it will be subtitled across the bottom of the screen. Fantastic. So now you can look at the meanings in these sentences, you can look at the meanings in the definition, and you can look at the meanings in the story. All the words are in the same order, too easy. And, as an aside, I'm going to see the last of the Hobbit movies tonight. I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, 2Abenomics. First word, survival. To ensure your survival in the Hokkaido winter, you must have lots of warm clothes. Survival, it means not dying, not being finished, not being ruined. Monetary policy. Whew. This is an economic, this is a business word, just a little this. Monetary policy. The government of Japan is using monetary policy to try and boost the economy. Monetary policy, how the government works the money, the release of money, interest rates, all that kind of thing. Flexible. To be a teacher, you need to be flexible when dealing with your students. Flexible means not gung-ho, not stubborn, to be able to change. I must be very flexible because many times I have to change my plans. Overcome. Overcome. The man was different meaning. This one. Shinzo Abe hopes to overcome the trouble the Japanese economy has been facing through his three-pronged attack. Overcome, got a problem, overcome it, beat it. Deflation. Japan has had deflation now for many years. Deflation, prices going down. Prices of everyday goods. Bread, milk, TVs, etc. Initiate. Since he has been re-elected, Shinzo Abe has initiated changes in the Japanese economy. To initiate is to start, to begin. You can see initial in there, initial, first letter. Initiate, to begin something. Interpretation. Shinzo Abe's interpretation of the Japanese economy is different to how other people interpret it. An interpretation is the way you see something, the way you understand something. Prematurely. The team celebrated prematurely before the end. Again, the team celebrated prematurely because they thought they had won, but the other team scored a last-minute goal. Prematurely means too early. Inflation. Prices go up. Opposite example sentence. At the moment in the Ukraine, there is 22% inflation. Prices go up. Deflation down, inflation up. Shinzo Abe is trying to get some inflation going on. Nice. Negative. Negative. There has been negative economic growth in Japan for some years now. Negative means below zero, below, going down. Despite. Shinzo Abe plans to open nuclear power plants despite protests from many people in Japan. Despite means someone complains, something happens, you do it anyway. How's that going to... Radical. The third prong of 2Abenomics is a radical approach to changing the economy. Radical means Extreme means new. LED lights, they're a radical new way of lighting. A team can have a radical new attack, radical new strategies. People haven't seen it before. Stance. Shinzo Abe's stance on economics is to try and build people's spending power through investment in infrastructure. Stance, where you stand on something, what you believe. Immerse. If you want to learn another language, you must immerse yourself in the language and culture. To immerse means to surround yourself in. If you put something in water, you immerse it in water. Regime. The military regime governing Ukraine is facing many problems. Regime it's a system of control, it's a system of doing something, it's people plus strategies plus plans. It's at the moment the regime, Shinzo Abe is running the regime, whose regime very often means military. It's a system, people. Criticize. Many people have been quick to criticize the reintroduction of nuclear power, but have failed to offer other solutions. To criticize is to pick out the faults of something, say bad things. That's no good, that's no good. Criticize. Necessary. It is necessary to have a cold beer after a hard day's work. Necessary, hitsuyo. You need, must be done. Gross domestic product, also known as GDP. Gross domestic product is the monetary value of everything a country makes. Goods and services, everything a country makes. It's a good indicator of the size of the economy. Japan used to have the highest GDP in the world, I think. No, it was US, Japan, but now it's US, China, Japan. Concentrate. I will concentrate my efforts on helping you learn all the vocab in the world. To concentrate something is to put attention, to put your mind, put attention. Shinzo Abe is concentrating his efforts on trying to boost inflation. Infrastructure. The infrastructure of Iwate was destroyed by much of the infrastructure of Iwate was destroyed by the tsunami. Infrastructures, train lines, plumbing, roads, telephones, all the things we need to go about life. Decline. A decline in the popularity of smoking has seen tobacco companies increase advertising. Decline means a drop. Constrain. When you live in Sapporo, you are sometimes constrained by the weather. Constrained means to be held. If you constrain someone, you hold them, they can't move. Unprecedented. Shinzo Abe's views on economics are unprecedented in traditional Japanese thinking. Unprecedented, never happened before. Tax hike. Tax hike. There was much arguing about the 8% tax hike last year. Tax hike is tax going up. Priority. It is a priority of mine to help you learn vocab and enjoy study. Priority, important thing. Something that you must do, something which you feel needs to be done. Priority for Shinzo Abe, inflation up. Jeopardize. The world economy The world economy falling could jeopardize Shinzo Abe's efforts at fixing the Japanese economy. To jeopardize is to put something in danger. Cliche. At the end of the day, there's no I in team are two examples of cliches. Cliches are sayings that are used too much. And now when people say them, oh, there's no I in team, everyone's like, yeah, really? It's said too much. Selfie will become a cliche soon. Intellectual. When you are at university, you are exploring intellectual ideas. Intellectual means thinking of the brain, of the mind, thinking. Consensus. There is a consensus in Japan that we need to restart the nuclear reactors. But there isn't. Consensus is where everyone agrees. Okay? But there's not a consensus because half the people don't want them to start. So that was a negative sentence. Liberalization. In the past 20 years, many economies around the world have seen liberalization. Liberal means to be free. So liberalization is making something free and open. And the French word for that is laissez-faire. Thank you very much. That's the 2Abenomics word list. You have a good day. I'm going to see The Hobbit. Bye.